Hi everyone, today I'm in Charleston. I'm at a place that I like to call Kanawha City Rocks. It's a very beautiful place. It has a little bit of an uphill hike, but once you get to the top, there's some beautiful rock formations all along the ridgeline, as you can see here. Today, I'm gonna review a couple of stuff. I'm gonna look at some different types of tinders that I'll find along the way. So, welcome, and I'm glad you can join me. Now, I hope you can see this well on the camera, but there is writing and scribbling and all kinds of things all over the surface of this little rock formation that I'm on. And a colleague that I used to work with told me that this place used to have Native American writing on top of these rocks, right here where I am now. Unfortunately, over the years, other people have come and left their marks, so it still looks pretty, but shoot, I would have liked to seen some Native American writing as well. It's still very pretty, very surreal up here. Just to give you an idea of how high up this is, it's pretty good, maybe 20 feet or so. I know cameras never really have a good idea of depth, but here, I'll show you from the back. Just hang with me. Okay. Let's go this way. There's a tree branch. You can get a little bit of a better view of how high up I am. Now, I mentioned that geocache earlier, so let's go take a look at it. I'm kind of a little bit of a freaked out because when I came here last time, there was a possum inside a little cave that the geocache is hidden in, and he hissed at me. He didn't attack, at least. But let's see. It's right in here. There's the geocache. Pretty easy to find. Anything in there? Hello? Last time he was hiding right back there. That is a nice possum hiding area, isn't it? If I were a possum, I would do that. I'm gonna take a look at this geocache real quick. Now, they don't like it when you record the inside of geocaches, which I can understand. It's supposed to be sort of like a hidden treasure type deal, but I looked at the logbook and I was still the last one that signed it in April of 2016, so it's almost a year ago. So that just shows you how few people know about this trail, and it's, in my opinion, one of the best here. It rivals a lot of trails up in Kanawha State Forest, so yeah. You can see that these rock formations have been the subject of some graffiti. 98. It's almost 10 years ago. Some clover looking thing. Some colors and stuff. I'm gonna move on a little bit farther up the hill. There are 3 main rock formations. This is the first one. So I'm gonna go take a look at the second one that has a little alcove cave type deal. I don't know at which point an alcove becomes a cave, but I would call it an alcove, and there's been some mountain climbers on it, because there are some There goes my water. Because there are some ropes left over from people past, and you can see that there's been a campfire inside the alcove. So we'll see if it's still there. Here we are at the little alcove I was talking about. You can see this is sort of a mini one. There's been some fire started here. Over there you can see a climbing rope that somebody put up there at some point. And then right across the corner is a big old chasm. And it's right here, right behind the town. I would love to come camping here one night. It's just so amazing. This place is all porous. Looks like millions of years of water erosion. I'll show you here in a little bit. But first I'm going to show you the tinder that I've collected so far. Just 3 for now. I've collected some punkwood, which is pretty much just really dry, old, crumbly wood. I have some old birch tree bark, which I'll see how that works because it's a little bit thicker than the thin birch tree bark that I just picked up. So we'll try these 3 out for now. We'll see if I find any more on the way up. And I think this cave will be a great place to do it. There's lots of sand to cover up the fire afterwards. Plus I'm just starting a mini fire, so nothing to worry about. Okay, we're gonna go take a look at that climbing rope over there. See if it's still workable. That's not good. It's about 15 feet. It won't hurt me. Let's see, there it is. It goes up really high. I'm not gonna climb it all the way up there, but I'm gonna swing around on it a bit. Question is, can I scooch through here to get there? Definitely not with one hand holding the camera, so I'm gonna see once I get to the rope. Just to give you all a better view of how big this formation is. You can kind of get an idea. Okay, I'm on this side of the rope. Can't quite reach it yet, so we'll climb up here. Up to this little alcove. And look how smooth that is. Alright, let's get to that rope. Okay, I've attached you guys to my belly, well, to my belt buckle. So we're gonna see what we can do with this rope. If my camera falls, I hope you guys are okay. It's maybe a 15-foot drop. I think my camera's okay. I think this is okay. Yep, it feels sturdy. I wish I could point you guys up, but maybe I can, kind of. Huh. Now, I'm gonna see if I can get you all a better angle. Hold up. Let me climb back up here. Okay, I've attached you all to my chest, so it might get a little bit wobbly. You might fall down, but let's see what we can do here. There we go, So that should be a good view. Woo. Let's swing to the side here. Oh, too much swing. A lot of fun. Oh, you guys are on your side. Okay, today I'm going to test out this big old 6-inch Ferro Rod. I've used it a little, so I'll show you guys how it is today. I'm also reviewing this Xentyx flip knife. I'll get to that a little bit later, but I'm going to use that to strike the rod. Now, at first I tried to strike it like this, and it works, but the release hatch is right there, so I keep hitting that and then the knife goes in. So, a much easier way is to just close the knife, hold it sort of like a knuckle buster, and do that. Ferro Rod works really well. It was hot enough to almost burn my hand. It made a fire of this eventually once my skills got up to par. Definitely what's lacking here is me not knowing how to start a fire, as you can see by your face full of smoke. Now, I haven't had this Xentyx knife for very long, but I've used it quite a few times. It's a flip open knife that has a little bit of a serrated edge. It is a carabiner that you can unscrew and actually use. It has a bottle opener, and it also has a flathead and a Phillips head screwdriver. It seems pretty sturdy. If you are going to use it, you flip open the knife, you close the carabiner, and then you've got a pretty decent knife. I'll cut a few things here in a second. Here's a stick with some twigs. Let's see. Cuts it off pretty decently. Always cut away from you, never cut towards you. Learned that the hard way. So yeah, it can clear a twig of sticks. I think it's a nice little knife. I'll use it on my small hikes. Hopefully it lasts a while. I've only had this for a few months, but so far I really like it. Look at the top of this alcove. Isn't that beautiful? It goes all the way to the other side. Alright, now we're going to the top of the alcove. It's got a nice little plateau up there that has some pine trees and just a generally really nice view. It's another place I would like to camp whenever I know that it's not going to rain or be cold or anything like that. You can see that it looks like the stone looks like lava or something that flowed down here ages ago. Let's look at the top. Pine trees. Lots and lots of pine trees that you can get pine resin from. And then this beautiful, beautiful view. It's like the Lion King or something. Finally today I'm going to take a look at this little Saygoer bag of mine. It's not really a hiking backpack, but I kind of enjoy it. I just throw it over my shoulder and there I go. It's very sturdy, nothing has come out of place yet, and I've used it quite a bit. The storage is decent for a day hike. You've got a little place for your snacks right there. I've got a little front pocket here that I usually put my camera in. There's some other goodies that I might review next time. Then you've got your main bag, where as you can see I can fit in my knife, some more flashlights, some first aid and whatnot. It's got all this space up here to work with as well, so you've got this entire length at your disposal. Let's see. Oh, also has this little back pocket here, tiny little pocket, where you can hide your stash of dryer lint. Yeah, the only complaint I have so far is that it doesn't have a shoulder sort of soft strap type thing to make it a little bit easier to carry, but... Oh yeah, this cliff is where the rope that I climbed on earlier is attached to. I don't know if you can see it from here. Not really, but it connects up at that little tree right there. Wow. Well, this shows you that there's always something new to discover. I've been in this place on this little hiking trail probably 5, maybe 6 times now, and I just discovered, let me get a little bit more stable here, I'm currently several feet off the ground. I just discovered this little alcove right there on the other side. Right up there is where I reviewed my bag, and it's always kind of been too summery, too many leaves to be able to see that. Tiny little alcove. Next time I'll be reviewing these 2 crazy flashlights. One is a crank flashlight, the other one is a clip-on one. It shines at 90 degrees. As well as this new knife that I got for myself a while ago. I haven't had much chance to use it yet, but by next time I'll give you guys a quick review of how it's been so far. It's a buck knife, by the way. Join me next time. Well, my camera ran out of battery, but I have my phone here as a backup. Thank you guys for watching today. A link to all the stuff that I reviewed is in the description down below. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.